A wonderful role in The Bone Collector, and there's a lot more to it than just laying in a bed, isn't there?
Yeah.
I'm sure you discovered.
Yeah. I mean, it's if I was standing up, this is a very interesting role. You know, it's an interesting love story. It's a great thriller. It was, I mean, when I read it, I said, oh, this is a no-brainer. I have to try this. You know, it was just too much of a challenge. It was scary sometimes, you know, before we got going, you know, because it's like, will this work? You know, but I knew I was in good hands with Philip, because Philip is a great filmmaker and a great shooter, and he knows how to make things interesting. I mean, because we basically said, hey, I'm just laying there, you know, just can't set the camera on sticks and shoot me. You'll have one thing standing still, shooting something standing still. So he kept the camera moving, and it's real interesting.
I can't help but think you've developed a newfound respect. Not that you didn't have respect before, but newfound respect for quadriplegics.
Oh, yeah.
Christopher Reeve involved in this to an extent. What was that?
I met a lot of people, and he was one of the people I met. I mean, he is the one, or a one that everyone knows, but I met quite a few people, not so well known, just everyday life, and took a lot from each person. What I got from Chris is really, it's a positive take on life, and what's going to happen, and how he and when he's going to get up and walk, and he's pouring all of his energy into making sure he's physically fit when the technology catches up with him, and just his positive outlook on it, and his energy. He's still very much alive and very much, you know, involved with his foundation and raising money. In fact, I'm going to host a fundraiser for him November 16th for his foundation.
Okay. Sorry, I lost my train of thought here. My dad he's a retired cop, and county deputy in Minnesota. And I know from his experiences that the sort of situation you face in The Bone Collector isn't something you face every day.
Right.
But I can't help but think that cops in training are going to look at this, and it might put the brakes on some careers here. It can get pretty intense. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's a movie. You know, I hope not. I mean, I hope that those that have the kind of instinct that Angelina Jolie's character has, I hope that they pursue it, and I hope that there are veterans, retired or otherwise, that help to inspire the younger people to move into that profession if they you know, have the goods.
Just keep them away from the rats.
Keep them away from the rats. Oh my goodness. Keep me away from the rats.
Talking about Angelina Jolie, I mean, you've been in the business for quite some time now, and I would imagine you've developed a keen sense as to, okay, this one has a chance, this one I'm not sure. Angelina, she has a chance, and then some.
Shot, and then some. You know, I was saying earlier when I first saw her in Gia, the film Gia, I was like, wow, this girl is really, really good. And I didn't know, you know, she probably doesn't like to talk about it too much, but I didn't know who her father was, obviously, a great actor, John Voight. So she's got the genes, and she's got the technique, and she's a fine actress, fine actress.
Talking to Mr. Denzel Washington, another wonderful performance in The Bone Collector. Look forward to much, much more.
Thank you.
In addition to The Bone Collector, Gordon Parks coming out sometime next year.
That's right.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
All right.